Hello, my scrappy friends. I am just here today because I've realized something about myself, and so I thought I would remedy that. So I have been a subscriber to Kit Club since about April of this year, April 2014, and since that time I've been really good about scrapping with those kits and getting a lot of layouts done from the kits, but I've used practically nothing from my stash. Which is awesome if you are trying to build up your stash, or if you didn't have anything to begin with. But since I have so much stuff, I just find that I'm not using it because I'm relying on those kits, and it really stretches me creatively, which I like. And so what I decided was I belong to 2 kit clubs, and right now I'm getting about 10 layouts done a month or so. And so I decided that I wanted to use up some of my stash, and since kits seem to be working for me, I decided to make a couple of kits out of my own stash. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, is the stuff that I put together from my stash for my kits. And so I just did 2, and I've kept all of the bags and stuff that my previous kits, like from Scraptastic and stuff, had come in, which is handy because I was able to put all of my homemade kits into these bags. So I just wanted to share with you kind of what I included, and then this might be something that works for you. I know, I think on YouTube her name is Nick Macon, N-I-C, and then last name is M-A-K-I-N. I don't know if that, or C-K maybe. She does, she puts together a lot of her own kits, and that works really well for her. So if it's something that works for you, maybe this is something you want to try. Like I said, I don't know if it works for me, but I'm going to try it because I have a lot of stuff that I need to use. So let me start with the papers. And what I did was, I just put 2 cardstocks with each kit that I made because I know that I use white cardstock a lot, and other than that, I don't use a lot of cardstock at all. And so I just included a couple of cardstocks that kind of coordinated with the colors of the kit that I put together. And what I did with both of them was I started with one main paper that I loved that had some cute colors that I wanted to work with. And in this case, it's this Pretty Floral by American Crafts. It's from their Love Is All You Need collection from 2010. So this is pretty old, but I still love it. So that's why I've kept it around. I'm really good about purging things that I don't love. So this is around for a reason. So I just put together a bunch of different papers, so I'll show you those here. So like I said, Love Is All You Need from American Crafts. I'll kind of try to spread it out so you can see it all together. Oh, and the back is just this pink color. And then I've got this paper from Close Knit from Crate Paper, so that's just from last year. It's really cute on both sides, but this is the side I picked it for. This paper is from Kaiser Craft, from their Paradiso collection. It's called Excited, and I did not even buy this paper for this side, but I bought it for this side. So there's that. This is from the Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm collection. So I think this is a year or so old. 2012 it says. And I picked it for this stripe. I thought that would look really nice with the floral. I love stripes and florals. And so another thing to keep an idea of is that I tried to mix a bunch of patterns and different sizes of patterns, and some that were more kind of like neutral or more plain, like this one. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to put your own kit together. And then I've got this camera print. This is from Dear Lizzie. I can't remember which collection this is. This is from a paper pad, so I don't have the little branding strip on it. But I thought I might cut some of these apart. So there's that one. This one I really picked for this side. Again, I'm trying to throw in a couple of papers that are a little bit more plain. But the other side is this, and this is from My Mind's Eye cut and paste from last year, I believe. Oops. This is from Alison Kreft Capture Life, and that's from this year, so it's not very old. And that one's just a really plain neutral one. I picked it for this plain side. I thought that would make a nice background. And also it's a little bit of a rest from some of the other patterns that are a little bit more busy. This paper is from My Mind's Eye, Follow Your Heart by Ronna Farrer, and this is from 2012. Both sides of this are fairly usable. I probably won't use the bicycle, but I really like the grid, and then this side adds a nice little pop of color, and there's kind of this, it's kind of a greenish yellow color for the leaves on here, and so I thought that pulled it nicely. And then I have from Fancy Pants Nautical, which is also from this year, I pulled this blue paper, and then I really, either side works for this, but I really pulled it for this wood grain. So you can see there are a few bright pops of color, one paper that has a bunch of colors in it, and then some that are a little bit more restful. And that, for me personally, those are the kinds of papers that I like to use together. And then I also pulled a specialty paper. This is a gold foil polka dot paper. This is actually from a Close to My Heart promotional paper pack called Free to Be Me, which I haven't dug into, but it had this really pretty gold foil polka dot paper in it, and so I've pulled that to use with it. And then for my cardstocks, I don't even know what brands or what companies these cardstocks are from. They're just for my stash, and there's kind of a reddish one and a yellow. So that's what I pulled for the papers. And then for alphabets, I pulled these from October Afternoon. They're from 2011, so they're pretty old. But these I thought would work nicely. They've got the blue and the red, and then some of the letters are just, they're the more subtle, with just the blue and the pink kind of. So we'll see if I can use up some of those. I have 2 sheets of these, so I want to get some of them used up. And then this is from a previous Scraptastic kit, but some of the colors worked really well with the colors in here, so I'm going to see if I can get that used up. I have a package of craft border strips from Close to My Heart, and they're adhesive backed, just craft border strips. So we'll see if I can get those used up. And then I also added in some sassafras letter stickers in pink. And then these are from Lily B. I cut these alphabets come in a full 12 by 12 sheet, and it had like 8 alphabets on it, and I cut them up. And I just pulled a couple of colors that might work with this, and then an old Pebbles tile alphabet. So I have a lot of alphabets. I'm giving myself options. And then I also have all my thickers, which I didn't include in the kits, but I'll pull from those if I need to. As well as enamel dots. I didn't include those in any of the kits either. So there's those. I have this, let's see if you can see that. This is a sticker package from Basic Gray from 2012. It's from the Hello collection. And I'm just going to see if I can get some of those used up. Some of the colors work really nicely with this. And then I have some Teresa Collins die cuts. I'm not going to pull them all out, but these are from previous Scraptastic kits that I thought would look nice with the colors that are in this kit. I have a full package of brads from the Now and Then collection from My Mind's Eye. And the colors, again, work really well with this. I'm going to try to use up some of the 2x4 cards in this We Are Memory Keepers. This is from their Albums Made Easy. It's kind of like their version of Project Life. And the cards in here are like it said, 2x4. And they're really cute. But I've had them in my stash and just haven't used them. So I'm going to try to use up some of those as well. I'll just put that little clip back on so it all holds together. And then I have just a couple of tags. This is from a Dear Lizzie tag package, and I've used them all up except for these 2. So I'll try to see if I can get those used up. And then I also threw in a couple of just regular old manila tags, and then a couple of glassine bags. So I have a ton of these, so we'll see if I can get those used up. And then I threw in a washi tape. So let's see if I can I don't know if you can see that. That's a chevron. It's really cute in kind of an aqua color. Minty. And then just some hemp twine. And so that's what I put together for this kit, and I'm going to try to use up some of my stuff. Nicole Jones on her Facebook page has a challenge to use up 10 packages of product, of embellishments, and so part of this is going to be using up some of these packages of things. So that's my first kit, and I will be right back with the second one. Okay, so here is the second kit that I've put together. Again, just using bags from previous kits to keep everything contained. So I'll show you the papers first. And I know I have that in there. Okay. So I have this paper that's kind of like it's got all sorts of words on it on one side and then a floral on the other from Lucky Charm. And I pulled it for the side with the words. This Teresa Collins paper, and this is from her Daily Stories collection. Both sides of this are awesome. I plan on cutting some of these out and then using the other side as well. When I got this paper, this was my favorite paper of all time, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's just got this really, really thin gray stripe on it, and it is my favorite thing in the history of ever. And it's from Alison Kreft for Webster's Pages from Hello World, and I think that was earlier this year. It doesn't say the year on it, but you can see it's from a baby line, but really I pulled it for this. And so that's kind of like one of the restful pages. Then there's another wood grain. There's also that side, which I will not use, but it's from the Pebbles Lakeside collection from 2012. This is from We Are Memory Keepers, their chalkboard line, I believe. And it's just a triangle. And this is kind of where my colors stemmed from. So it's got the aqua, kind of that orangey, like a peachy color, a pink and a yellow. You can see the colors in both of the kits are kind of similar. I like the same colors, and I'm okay with that. So this is another one from the We Are Memory Keepers chalkboard, and it's kind of a mustardy color that fades from dark to light. The other side is this black paper, which I'm not going to probably use, but I pulled it for this side. This paper from Crate Paper that I absolutely loved. It's from the Maggie Holmes Style Board collection from last year. And both sides of this are equally awesome. And so I'll probably use a little bit of both. I pulled this brown paper from the Basic Gray Basics collection. This is from 2009. So this is forever old. But like I said, I purge my stash regularly. And if I still love it, I keep it. So I'm going to get this used up because I love it. And that was, it doesn't have a back side. It's just that side. So that kind of pulls in a darker color. I have this paper called Take Note from the Hello Again collection from Cartabella. And it's got the pens on the other side. But I pulled it for this side, and it's kind of a watercolory pink geometric print. And that's from last year. And then this paper from Fifth and Frolic called Playtime Plaza, Fifth and Frolic by Dear Lizzie for American Crafts. And this is from, I think, 2012. Yeah, 2012. So I pulled it for this side, but I could use this side too if I wanted. It just depends on the page. And then for cardstocks, I just pulled in a craft and a pink. So those are the papers that I pulled for this collection. I tried to pull about 10 papers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 patterned papers and then 2 cardstocks. So that seemed like a good amount to me. And then I want to try to use up the rest of this Maggie Holmes chipboard sticker paper or sheet. And so that was the main drive behind this entire thing. So I want to use this up. And then I also have the stickers from the same collection. I think this is Style Board, or this might be the one before Style Board. I can't remember what that one was called. Anyway, that's from this. So there's only a few stickers left on here, so those should be easy to use up. I pulled some October Afternoon label stickers. There were some colors on here, probably not the green ones, but maybe because there's a lot of green in the Maggie Holmes. But all of the other colors are kind of in some of the papers. So, and then this is from Basic Gray. This is from 2012, and it's kind of like a really buttery yellow or like a dark cream color. And I have a ton of these sticker sheets, so we'll see if I can get that used up. And then I pulled this Studio Calico. It's a wood grain sticker, and it's kind of the same size as these Basic Gray ones. But I pulled these to pull in a little bit more of the brown. And then, oh, whoops, I just dropped something. I have all of these frames. They're the fabric frames from the Maggie Holmes, the same Maggie Holmes collection, which for some reason is escaping me. But I have a ton of them. I used, I think, like one or two, but I have a bunch left over. So I'm going to try to use those. Another thing is, and I actually cut these out of a patterned paper because I knew I'd want to use them this way, but this is from a Dear Lizzie paper. And I cut these out so I could use them on layouts. And they work really nicely with a lot of the papers in this kit that I pulled together. So I'm going to try to use up some of these. Sometimes when I'm not in the mood to scrapbook, but I still want to do something scrappy, I'll like sit and watch TV and do something like this. So I'm weird like that. Let's see. I've got two more from the Maggie Holmes collection embellishment packs that I didn't ever get used up. So I'll try to use those up. Does it say what collection it's from? Flea Market. That's what it was. Flea Market. The Maggie Holmes Flea Market collection. So there's a few things left in this package, and then I've got all of these. And then for this one, I pulled a 6x6 paper pad as well. The Dear Lizzie Fifth and Frolic. That's the same line as this paper comes from. And so a lot of them match really well with what I've pulled. So I'll see if I can get some of that used up as well. There's more. This kit kind of got a little bit out of control, but I'm okay with it. So this is from Dear Lizzie as well. I'm trying to see if I can figure out what collection it is. I don't think it's not Fifth and Frolic, it's later. But these are accent and phrase. They were supposed to be stickers, but they ended up just not having adhesive on the backs, which is okay. I'm going to try to use up some of these as well. And then from My Mind's Eye, The Sweetest Thing. This was from 2012. I just have some phrase stickers. So they're pink. They match too. These came in a kit that I got for class I did. They're just labels with gold foil around the outsides. So I thought it'd be nice to bring in a little bit of gold into this kit, because there's some gold in this Maggie Holmes chipboard sheet. So there's just a few left in there. I'll try to get used up. And I'm not done. There's more. For a large alphabet, I pulled this Heidi Swap alphabet. It doesn't say what it's called, but it's from last year, 2013. So it's a clear, like, acetate, I think, alphabet. So I'm going to try to use those. And then I pulled, sorry, I dropped something. I pulled two washi tapes to try to get used up in here. This is a gray wood grain. And then this is a super, super old American Crafts lace. It looks like lace. As well as some American Crafts, it's not ribbon, it's like jute or twine. It's just a solid color of twine. So I'm going to see if I can get that used up. And then I also pulled this stamp set, which I love. It's from Close to My Heart. It's from one of their workshops. And it's really cute. It has like the word happy. This says joy captured, a leaf, a butterfly, and this is so you can stamp oh so happy. And then a label shape, memories made, my heart is filled with sunshine, in love with today. So that should be easy to use. And so those are the things that I've pulled for my second kit. And I'm hoping that, like I said, with these kits that I will be able to use up some of my stash. And then once I'm done with these kits, what I haven't used or what I haven't been able to use, I'm just going to get rid of. And I'm going to send that to a good home, somebody who can love it and use it. Because obviously, even after having it put in a kit, I wasn't able to use it. So we'll see if it works, and I will keep you posted, and I'll be posting process videos for that as well. And I'm just going to just pull from it as, you know, every couple of layouts I'll pull one of these kits to do a layout. I also have flare and a lot of wood veneer that I didn't add into any of the kits, but I'll just add them to my pages as I need to. So I will keep you posted on that, and hopefully you'll see a process video from me soon using one of these kits. Actually putting them in the kits has gotten me excited to use these older products. Some of them not so old, but stuff that's been in my stash. So I will keep you posted on that, and keep watching for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.